Matrix scatter plot. In this part 2 of the video clip, I will show you how to draw this scatter plot using a chart builder. And again, matrix scatter plot is a diagram that can be used to examine the association between a combination of several paired variables. So if you have multiple variables, 3 and more variables, and you want to look at them simultaneously and analyze the relationship between individual paired variable, then the matrix scatter plots is the one to use. And in this part 2, I will show you how to draw it using the chart builder. So here in this data in SPSS, I have variables and I want to look at variable in data 1 to data 4 simultaneously in a graph, and these data again are continuous data and normally distributed, and then I probably will add to it a fifth variable, dichotomous variable, gender of individual or participant, male and female. The way to draw the matrix scatter plot using chart builder: click on graphs, scroll to chart builder, a window will appear, just click on it, OK. Another window will appear with empty box. On the left hand side here there is a gallery. We need to scroll down to scatter dots. In the scatter dots window we have several options to choose from. Diagrams for scatter plots, whether it's simple, 3D, matrix, and this is the one matrix scatter plot we are interested in. So if I click on it, hold it and then drag it into the empty box, and I'm going to add to this plot the data I want to look at. So I'm going to select data 1 to 4 and drag it to this empty box. Again, initial diagram is drawn here. I could do more editing to this graph when I'm in this page. If I go to basics element, I'm not going to make any changes. However, for groups and point ID, I could add a grouping using the gender, male or female. So males will have a color and female will have a color, as we shown here. The circles are now colored coded according to the gender of the individual. If I move to the click on the title and footnotes, I could also add a title to the graph. Here, for example, if I can type correlation, title of the graph, and click on apply, and I could also add a footnote by typing figure 1, and I could click on apply, and I could click on, if I click on OK now, I will get a matrix scatter plot with a title, correlation, footnote figure, legend for male and female, and a diagram that shows all the possible combination between all the 4 variables and the relationship between these variables. If we look at data 1 and data 2, we can see there is no relationship. Data 1 and data 3, there is a positive increasing relationship. Data 1 and 4, negative decreasing relationship. So this diagram shows and allow examining the relationship of multiple variables and multiple combination of variables. If I want to edit here, I could really edit the graph further. If I double click on it, another window will appear. If I double click again on this, I could really do a few changes. Here I selected the marker. Now I need to select the graph itself. So I could really remove the gray background here on the preview and select and apply, so the background will be white. And chart size, I could change the chart size, but according to whichever size, I will just keep it as it is. I could also select the graph again and go to elements and add fit align into it. Here I had fitted align to show the relationship. Go again using linear. I could also edit this line by clicking on the lines. I can either change the style, increase the width, and change the color if I want. I will put here a red one, select the red one, so the line will be in red. And if I click on close, again the line are in a red, dark red. I could also click on these circles and I can choose whatever type I would like, shape, and I could change the size, increase or decrease, probably decreasing, that is really too much crowded here, and I just keep it as it is. What else I can also edit? I can also edit this legend or this data or this text on the left hand side. If I just single click on the first one and then another one click, I can really edit that text, add to it or remove from it, whatever, change the description. Again, if I double click again on this legend, I could really change the color of this text, make it green here. If I check apply, it will take for everyone, everything here. I could also change the font size to 14 and so on. These are the things that I really can change on that side of the graph. I could also do the same thing with this one, changing the color, text style, and make it greenish here, and change the size into 40, and then click on apply. So we edited these texts. Other things I also can edit in this graph. If I select the graph and then right click, I have here a list of option things. I could really copy the chart, but I will show later on how to do copying. I could add titles, already add the titles. I could add notation, add a text box, add a footnote, and so on. I could hide the legend, and I could again show the legend. And I select again, see what other options we have here. So those are some of the options that are available for editing the graph. Now, additional thing here I can do in options is to add show charts in diagonal. Again, if I click on add, that's to show the chart in diagonal. And I could also remove it. Again, it shows the distribution histograms for data 1, data 2, data 3, and so on, or I could remove that data. So now if I close this window here and I want to copy this graph, matrix scatter plot, and export that or insert that or place it in a Word document, Excel file, Microsoft PowerPoint, or even save it in a PDF file, the way to do that is you need to click on it, then right click again, and then either have two options, go copy special or export. And I'm going to show you how to do export. You can export the document whatever type you want, to save it in Excel, in a PDF file, in Word documents, in PowerPoint, and I'm going to stick with PDF, and I'm going to save the file in the correlation in SPSS. And if I open that, and I'm going to call that matrix M correlation to make a difference from the other file saved here, and then click save. Again, you want to take this one, open the containing folder. Once the export is finished, it automatically goes to the folder and highlight the PDF file, click on it. Again, the figure is saved in a PDF file. I could copy it, transfer it, and so on. Another options is to right click, again click on the graph, right click on it, copy special. In copy special, I will select the image, and in the image I'm going to click copy special and format to copy, including the image, and then I say OK, click on OK, and then I open whatever a Word document or PowerPoint or Excel or whatever, and if you click on the paste option here, the diagram will be pasted, copied and pasted on this PowerPoint. So this is the way to do matrix scatter plots in SPSS using a chart builder.